Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to review the season premiere of Once Upon a Time, Season 3, Episode 1, The Heart of the Truest Believer. Before I start this review, I am going to tell you guys I did not get a chance to watch either How I Met Your Mother or We Are Men. I will watch both of those tomorrow. I will review both of those two tomorrow. What I did get a chance to watch is Mom. I did watch Mom. I will be reviewing that for you right after this video. So that's going to be the next video I put up. Just so you know, that's going to be the next video. So I'll review Mom, and then the rest of the reviews are tomorrow. I have to review How I Met Your Mother. I got quite a lot. We have How I Met Your Mother, we have We Are Men, we have Sleepy Hollow, and we have The Blacklist. So I have to review all four of those tomorrow. And one other show on HBO that I wanted to review. So yeah, I want to do that as well. But let's just get to this episode. Quite a lot to talk about with this episode. I'm really liking how they're doing this with the new fairy tales. It's actually really cool how they're doing this. So let's just basically let's start out with we actually start out in the character's past. We saw Emma giving birth to Henry, and he's born, and the lights in the hospital are like flickering and fading. And the doctor basically tells Emma that she can change her mind about giving up the baby up for adoption. And Emma basically replies that she isn't a mother. And I don't really know why they started us out with this scene. It didn't really make sense to me. But then it started to make sense to me because I think they're trying to show that a lot of time has passed since then. And it's kind of like she would not be looking for Henry if she didn't really care about him. You know, she would not be doing this right now. And I did not see the season 2 finale. All I need to know really is that Henry was kidnapped. I don't really think there's anything else to really know. But basically, we see that Emma, Mary, Margaret, David, Regina, Mr. Goldenhook are on the ship. They're on the ship, and they arrive in Neverland. And basically, Mr. Gold leaves the ship to look for Henry on the island himself. And Emma kind of brings something up here, and I really like her point here. She kind of holds Mary, Margaret, and David accountable for what has happened. And she kind of starts to think that she should not have ever broken the curse, and she just should have left Storybrooke with Henry. And it's kind of interesting that they're kind of looking back on this, because I myself thought they're doing this way too early when they did that. And now I don't think that, but I do kind of agree with her that if they did this, none of this would ever happen. There wouldn't be magic in town, and they could have just left Storybrooke, and then everything would be okay. But if that would have happened, there'd be no show. So of course that can't happen, because then there'd be no show if that happened. Yeah. So, then basically, they're attacked by these mermaids. Now, these mermaids in this show, they're not good mermaids. They're not portraying these mermaids as good people. They end up attacking them. Luckily, Mary, Margaret, and Emma catch one in the nets. And sorry if I'm looking down on this, I'm just trying to remember everything that happened. Regina drives the others away with fire. The makeshift crew argue among themselves about what to do with the mermaid, who summons the storm with a conch shell. The storm continues to worsen, and Regina turns the mermaid into a wooden statue. So yeah, that's basically what happens. The mermaid is now a wooden statue. And as soon as this happens, this is really awesome to see. Mary Margaret finally lets out her years of rage against Regina, and the two begin to spoke to each other, prompting David to break it up and get drawn into a brawl with Cook. Emma realizes that their strife is causing a storm, echoing the mermaid's warning that they would kill themselves in order to force themselves to cooperate. She dives overboard and is struck by a pulley that has fallen from the rigging. So yeah, that's basically what was going on there. And she basically decides that she wants to be, that the only way for this to work is if she's the leader of the crew. She actually tried to become friends a little bit with Regina. And I don't know how this is going to work exactly, but it looks like she wants to try to become friends with her. And Regina's very surprised. She's like, after all the things we've done, you want to become friends? And we'll have to see where that goes. I guess we'll just have to see, but that's basically what happened. And, so now let's get to the subplot with Henry. Henry has been taken in by Greg and Tamara, and he's gone through the jungle, and, he manages to cause them unease, and soon the Lost Boys find them and reveal themselves to be the Home Office. And there's this leader of the Lost Boys, Felix, who reveals that the plan was never to destroy magic. And basically he tells them, Greg and Tamara, that they're not supposed to return to their world. They're not going anywhere. They're staying where they are. And basically they both are killed, so they're gone. We don't need to worry about them anymore, because they're killed now, so we don't have to worry about them. So yeah, basically that's what happens. So so we do see, so then when Mr. Gold comes back, Henry flees in the confusion and is taken aside by a fellow Runaway. The Runaway reveals that he was a former Lost Boy and stole pixie dust from Pan, hoping to escape from Neverland. However, he cannot make himself fly with it. Gold arrives at the scene of the skirmish and finds Tamara still alive. She tells him that Henry ran and that she and Greg had no idea that they were working for Pan. She also apologizes about Neil, but Gold crushes her heart. Henry and the Runaway attempt to find the Echo Caves, where the Lost Boys will not be able to track them, but come to a ravine. Henry takes pixie dust and has enough belief in its power to allow him to fly. And, basically, then we see that, Gold and Felix, they meet in this clearing with Felix warning him that if Gold is in Neverland, or Henry, that makes him Pan's enemy. Rumpelstiltskin remarks nothing has changed. You know, Mr. Gold is Rumpelstiltskin, and scoffs at the idea of his survival, only wanting to take down as many Lost Boys as he can before he dies. And he only responds by leaving a doll that Balfire made as a boy, which reduces Rumpelstiltskin to tears. And then we basically find out that this Runaway boy is not working for Pan, he is Peter Pan. And, I don't really know where this is going to take us. It doesn't look like Peter Pan is going to be the good guy. It kind of looks like he's going to be the bad guy. And, I don't really know where this is going to take us. I don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll have to see. So, yeah, we'll just have to see where that goes. And then we, go to the Enchanted Forest. I didn't really care about this so much. I kind of felt like we didn't need to see this in the episode. There was so much else going on in the episode. We did not need to see the Enchanted Forest. We just didn't have to. There was really, I don't even want to talk about this really. Basically, Neil has woken up in the same place where Aurora woke up from her sleeping curse. Neil reveals he knows Emma and Aurora tries to communicate with Henry through the Netherworld via the sleeping curse. When she is unsuccessful, Neil and Mulan set out for Rumpelstiltskin's castle, hoping to find someone to lead them to Emma and Henry. When they arrive there, they meet Robin Hood, who is taking up residence in the castle, but allows them to search for what they seek to repay the life that he owes Rumpelstiltskin. And basically, that ends, they have a crystal ball, and he tells them that Emma is in Neverland. So that's basically what was going on there. So overall, I think it was a pretty good premiere. You've got quite a lot going on. You have them searching for Henry. You have Henry teaming up with Peter Pan. You have Rumpelstiltskin, kind of like the enemy here. The Lost Boys are going to do whatever they can to get Mr. Gold out of Neverland and kill him. He's basically Captain Hook to them right now, because Captain Hook's not there. Captain Hook is on the ship, so obviously Mr. Gold is going to be the one to be the main villain here. We'll have to see where this takes us. Let me know if you guys saw the episode. I know I was glancing down a lot. I was paying attention to the show. It's just that I couldn't really remember a lot, so I was just like glancing down at stuff. But overall, I really did enjoy this episode. I thought it was a really good premiere. That's it for my review. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Okay, bye!